Wilfrid Laurier University backs the politically correct horse. I'm Brian Lilly with the Rebel.media. In the ongoing saga of the university cafe that was closed, a manager fired over a joke, Wilfrid Laurier University is showing that, like their graduate students, they can't take a joke and they spend too much time in their ivory towers. Don't get me wrong, universities can be a great thing. You can still, if you try, get a good education and a good job by getting a degree. Or you can just spend a lot of time there and have your brain rotted out. And the longer you stay at university, say going for a master's degree or a PhD, the more your brain seems to rot. When I look at polling data, I look deep into it, and I've noticed a trend of people with postgraduate degrees. They're more likely to support crazy political ideas like socialism, government intervention in the economy, or Hillary Clinton. So it didn't really surprise me when I heard that it was the Graduate Students Association at Wilfrid Laurier University that shut down that cafe over a joke job ad. You've heard the story by now. Sander Dossman was running this Veritas cafe for more than 4.5 years. No issues. He'd recently had his contract renewed. But Dossman had a problem. He needed staff. The cafe manager had posted job ads but wasn't really getting any bites. Then he made his fatal error. He tried to have a sense of humor on a university campus and posted an ad looking for a slave to be bossed around. He made jokes about coffee, paninis, man buns, and tattoos. And he got a ton of response from people wanting to work at the cafe. And then he got fired for making a joke, for using the word slave, for trying to inject humor into the help wanted ad. He didn't use racial overtones, he wasn't sexist, or any of the other sins that can have you banished from campus life these days. He just joked about hiring a slave for crap pay, which is funny because when you hear from lefty labor activists, they talk about slave wages all the time for anyone that's working at or near the minimum wage. So the Graduate Students Association fired Dossman. They closed the cafe. They're promising to reopen it in the new year with new management. Surely management that will understand they better not try to have a personality. I understand that the Graduate Students Association and Wilfrid Laurier University are two distinct bodies. The GSA operates on campus, but they're not controlled by the university administration. But still, if a university administration were to step in and comment on the activities of the GSA in this situation, wouldn't you expect that they would perhaps chide the GSA? Tell them, don't be so literalist and humorless? That's what I would expect. But instead, the university is backing the GSA and they're attacking the media. I bet that they all mock Donald Trump when he attacks the media for the coverage that he gets, but here they are acting just like him. I love the irony here. As reported by The Record, the university claimed media coverage has been sensational. The information that has been publicized and which has elicited emotional comment is not a complete and balanced story. At this point, I'd like to say I'm not sure how you side with stupid, but the university, a place of supposedly higher learning, just did that, so I guess you really can side with stupid. As for the GSA's decision, here's what the Laurier administration is saying from the same statement. The university recognizes the intensity of opinion and emotion that has been expressed regarding the temporary closing of Veritas Cafe. While the university encourages healthy debate and constructive dialogue, we condemn the fierce hostility and threats directed at the Graduate Students Association and its elected student leaders over this issue. Hey, look, I condemn threats of violence as well, and any right-thinking person does. I happen to think the GSA is run by humorless morons, but let's not resort to threats of violence. Although given today's university culture where students need cry-ins and safe spaces to deal with election results they don't like, maybe simply calling them humorless morons is considered violence in their eyes. Education is a good thing, but apparently spending all your time on a lovely campus like Laurier does simply rot the brain. Dossman's job ad was a joke and tongue-in-cheek, but the GSA administration, they took it literally. Now let me dip into history for a moment here. Wilfrid Laurier University began its life as Waterloo Lutheran University. They stopped their affiliation with the church more than 40 years ago. But I will bet you dollars to donuts that if the people that make up the GSA administration saw someone from a Lutheran church or any Christian church interpreting the Bible as literally as they interpreted the job ad posted by Sander Dossman, they would mock that person incessantly. Yet here they are, the new fundamentalists. The only good news in all of this is that Dossman has been flooded with job offers by people knowing that he was just putting up a joke. If you think all of this is crazy, then I'm going to ask you to sign the petition telling the university and the GSA to learn how to take a joke. You can find that petition at takeajoke.ca. That's takeajoke.ca. Sign the petition, share it on social media, and let's continue mocking these crazy people. If you like what you just saw, make sure you never miss another Rebel video again. You can subscribe here or head on over to the rebel.media and sign up for premium content. Become a member, join the cool kids. You'll love it.